What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel What the Hell is Going On video. Look at this screen. It's pretty chaotic, right? There's a reason why I'm doing this. Okay, so I wanted to explore this and see if it's worthwhile pushing your account to its limits and going past the free-to-play point. And what I want to do is do a quick comparison of resources and everything else that you get as a free-to-play where I'm at currently in the game, which is 2640 of my free-to-play right here, so almost 27. I just got to finish this one stage and I'm done. And then I also want to focus on what it looks like to be on 3924 and see what the differences are in resources, okay? I think this comparison is important because I think it'll draw a pretty big picture for a lot of people who are either in a rush to get further in the game and are willing to spend a little bit of their dinero, which I don't think is a good idea. You guys know all about that already. And number two, I just want to see if it's what's the actual difference between stage 2640 and 3924. So just do a quick little comparison, okay? And the way I want to compare this is two ways. Number one, I want to compare the actual challenge mode and what you get. So if I click here and I click here, right, you guys can see the difference here. So 726 per minute, 2034 per minute. Let's see, calculator, where are you? Let's do a little bit of a calculation here, folks, and see what we get as a difference. Okay, so what do we say we got 726? So as I do this, I'm actually going to write it down as well. Okay, so we said 2034 for the main account minus 726. So this is per minute, okay? So main account, and then we'll say F2P account equals. And then we'll put difference right beside it, okay? So difference. Here. Difference. Let's see if it's worthwhile, guys. Okay, so main account, we get ourselves money is 2,034 per minute. F2P account, we get 726. Money, 726 per minute. Difference between money is a whopping 1308 per minute. Okay, there you go. So that's the difference there for money. All right, let's jump on to the next thing. Fighter EXP. Okay, so you get 18,591. So write that down. Fighter EXP, 18,591. And there, I'll tell you why this is so high, okay, in a minute. Per minute versus, just copy this real quick. Make it faster. What do we got? 6,125. That's big. 6,125. Difference with Fighter EXP is minus 6,125. 12,000. So this one's huge. 12,466 per minute. Okay, there's a difference. Between, how many stages is that? 19 stages. A little less than 19. Let's say 18 stages and, 18 stages and, what is that? Like 18 stages and 16 sub-stages. Let's call it 19, just to round up, okay? Okay, and then breakstones, okay? Not breakstones, EXP, regular EXP. So this is account EXP. Is 1416 versus 1038. So not that much there for the actual account EXP. 38. Difference there is, take a quick look here. So that's 1416 minus 1038, 370 EXP a day. Or per minute. Sorry, not a day, per minute. This is per minute. Okay, so now we've done that breakdown. I want to do one more thing real quick, okay? So if you look at the actual treasure chest here, let me go back in. Main account. What is the difference here? Okay, so we get all the same things so far, except I'm missing T2. Okay, so T2 is a big deal. Breakstones is a big deal, obviously, here as well, too. You can see here it's got 970 per day. So let's see here, 2020. So breakstones equals 2082 per day versus breakstones here is 970 per day. Okay, this should say per minute actually. Sorry, per minute, and that's per day. So if we just do a quick calculation on the breakstones, that is 2082 minus 970. So a difference of 1,112 breakstones. So breakstones, 1,120 per day. Okay, that's the difference there. All right, now in terms of actual main account differences, stage, I don't know what stage is this, 20, I think 28 or so. Okay, let's just say stage 39, T2 tokens, T1 tokens. Currently where I'm at least T1 tokens, right? That's the difference there. Realistically, that's the only difference there. If we scroll down, yeah, you can't see anything further. So that's really the only difference, is just the 1 tokens. Everything else, I mean, there's a higher chance and probability of getting some of these things, obviously. That's why the up arrows are there. So obviously a higher chance to get some of these tokens, but outside of that, it's just a difference of probability and just T2 tokens. That's it. So there you go, guys. So now what's the difference in cost between all this, right? Let's take a quick little look. Main account cost 13K. Yeah, I haven't spent and have not spent in what is that, 2 months now. Okay, let's take this down a notch. Cost, you guys are pretty aware that this is a complete free-to-play account, so let's just do equals here to even that out. I hate the way it looks right now. Equals F2P account, 0 cost. So somebody was asking me, the reason why I'm doing this, somebody was asking me, what did this amount of money get you versus your free-to-play account? So I'm going to bring this up a little bit for you guys so you guys can see it all. Okay, let me make this bigger. Keep in mind, I am not active at all on my main account. I only do play to do events and guides for you guys. I have not pushed purposely, but you can see here, down here on this little bottom here, the next idle stage literally gives you bupkis for increases. Like almost nothing for increases. So it's really not worth it to push for me on my main account and stress myself out. I could probably finish it, to be honest with you. At this point, I haven't had time. I'm just making too many guides for you guys. But I want to show you guys a difference because somebody did ask, and it was a very good question. It got me curious. What is the difference between my account before free to play versus my F2P? So main account that costs 13,000, haven't spent in 2 months, granted, right? Money per minute is 2,034. Free to play account, 0 cost, 726. The difference between money is 1,308. Okay, pretty straightforward, right? Per minute, easy to calculate, not a lot. Fighter EXP, this is one where it's huge, right? It's 18,591 versus 6,125. Obviously, that's quite a bit of a difference per minute. But again, by the time you get to 240 and you do a breakstone, breakstones are no longer a problem. Fighter EXP becomes a problem after level 300. So you're probably leveling up every, give or take, 3 days or 4 days per level at that point if you're not spending money. Or if you're just buying through events, you'll go a little quicker. But that's probably the biggest difference. Okay, so that one there right there is a pretty big one. Account EXP, minuscule, 378 difference. Breakstones, 1,112 per day. Tiny amount, not really worthwhile even looking into because you can get that amount from the general shop just from buying it and refreshing it from Shadowloo, etc. Right? Breakstones don't even become an issue anymore on the main account after a while. It just becomes Fighter EXP, hence why it's so much higher. Now, I want to really talk about why the difference though in EXP, right? And where that's coming from. That's because of simply this. I'm going to go to right now for you guys and show you. If you go to the training section, you go to the training section here. If you go to the dojo buffs is where that's coming from. The resistance training, not resistance training, it's the wine barrels right here. This is where it's all coming from. If you can see here, increase idle fighter EXP by 50%. That's a massive amount of increase right there, right? Well, this one, I don't even have that here at all. Or maybe I do. Do I have it? Do I have it? I think I do, actually. No, I don't. I only have level 1, right? Versus this one, which is level 2. So it's a big increase there because of that reasoning alone. And then obviously the breakstone here production I don't have on the alt account, the free to play, but I have it on the main account. So pretty big differences there for that. And of course, just being progressively further in the game gives you more. So take it this way, guys. For 13K, you get yourself a lot more fighter EXP, but everything else is pretty minuscule. So I just want to show you guys that there's really no rush to going past, and I believe T2 tokens drop at stage 28. So if you can get yourself there, you really are in a good place not to worry about progressing too much further and just taking your time, because at the end of the day, you're really not getting much more. All right, guys, I hope this opened up your eyes what free-to-play versus a pay-to-win difference is between the two stages. So that's 18 stages and 20-something difference, or just say 19 stages. And the biggest difference really was, let's go back to the chart or the notepad again, was that fighter EXP, which is 12,466 per minute. Everything else, pretty damn small. All right, guys, I just wanted this to be more of an informative video and just show you guys the difference between the two. I hope this helped. I'll talk to you guys later.